Station rules the nation. True FM 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. Get the best of news, views, and entertainment on True FM 96.1.
Oh yes, I know you're wondering what's happening in the back sim. When the theme song was just rolling on and on and on and on. This is the TBS, the True Breakfast Show on 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. And this is where national unity begins. It's great to be back on the Monday morning. On the Monday, sometime Monday become a holiday. It's a regular Monday. And this is the TBS. Good morning to the 15 counties in the land and breadth of the Republic of Liberia. Happy New Month, the month of April. Oh my God. The month of April. April promises to be good. No winter lasts forever. No springs. April is promise. It's a promising month because May is bound to keep it going. Good morning, folks. Welcome to Liberia's biggest breakfast show, cutting across the land and breadth of the Republic of Liberia. The love of liberty met us here. Let justice be done to all. My name is O'Neill. Yes, we'll have a little bit of time with our Facebook this morning, but howbeit, we're right here. I want to say good morning to all of you. Good morning, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Liberia. Yes, the Vice President, the Chief Justice, Justice in Chambers. All of you, I'd like to honor you. Good morning, our love makers. Thank you so much for representing the people of Liberia in the 55th. Yes, good morning to all of you. Our starting listeners, yes, you are motivational. Listen every morning. Those of you don't call, you don't text, but you always follow the TBS. Thank you so much for tuning in to the breakfast show on 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. My name is O.Roberts. Marka Davis is right here. You know the Monday behind you say.
Yeah.
Hello. Which one else in the April Fool? I don't agree, sir. I don't agree. Let me go in there. Customer Silla, good morning to you. Baka, good morning. How you doing?
Yes, good morning, O'Neill, and it's great for us to be here.
I
again.
rebuked the other temptation, sir. Yeah.
How was the weekend?
Yes. My weekend was almost messed up with the Arsenal game.
Okay.
Initial reason was going to be what was the main reason Arsenal didn't win the game. That guy from Election Commission.
Okay.
Yeah, he has something like OPS in delay up to this time. That's the reason Arsenal didn't beat Man City 1-0. But anyway, it was actually great. I like how the weekend is. Normally, the political atmosphere will slow down. Monday morning, boom. Yeah, ball bounce, story change.
That's great, and it's good for us to be here again. Good morning to our many listeners who have joined us this morning on the show. This is the TBS here 96 from 1 FM. Welcome to all of you across the country. Our followers in Grand Bassa County, those in Western Liberia, always following the show from Grand Cape Mount County, Bomi, Bapolu. Good morning to all of you, the folks of Lofar. Good morning to my own people of Nimba County. Good morning to every one of you following us. And our one of our biggest fan bases is Margibi County. Good morning to all of our folks in Margibi County this morning. It's great for us to be together again. Happy New Week, happy New Month. Today is April 1.
April 1. Yeah. People are asking, so, but who get that kind of headline for Marka this morning?
Yeah,
they reported going as central bank governor with all confirmation. Look at that kind of thing.
You didn't hear Josephus headline. Josephus said Charles broke jail for the second time.
Okay. Not gonna jail. Not Nigeria.
Yes, I mean it's great for us to be here this morning. Yes, the beginning of the week.
Remember.
Yeah, happy new week to all of you who are following us this morning. Yes. What's going on?
Yes, Professor Anderson. Sometimes when you set for the final, then the process the test postponed. That kind of energy. But anyway, good morning. It's unfortunately we don't have access to our Facebook. I don't know what's happening. We're live on YouTube, but most of our online followers vibe through the Facebook instead of the YouTube. But anyway, good morning, folks. Let's see what we have this morning for the lineup. The 9:15 have been cancer. Yeah. Hey, prof. Continue. Anyway, yeah, I was here anyway together. We'll replace it. As soon as you get a 9:15, we'll replace it. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so coming up shortly, we'll take the health tip with David Coty this morning. Following the health tip, we bring you the review of the local dailies to give you what's coming up in the print media as well. And again, on our studio chat, we'll talk about a tour of the Bureau of Concession recently. We'll talk about that. Again, the last time we raised this issue about the LASCA and Government of Liberia agreement, as you are aware, in the shipping registry, LASCA is an agent, even though it's a private company representing the interests of Liberia in the shipping industry, where Liberia is the highest, flyer of or carrier of flags, shipping flag.
Yes.
Okay. So we have issue with this thing. We raised it because we want to understand, we want the Liberian people to understand exactly what is Liberia getting out of this contract between, or this agreement between LASCA and the government of Liberia, signed through the Liberia Maritime Authority. Some years ago, there are even reports that either there was an attempt to renew the contract and all of that. So we want to get more into this thing and understand what it is for the sake of our Liberian people. Yes. Again, we'll talk about GSC upcoming audits.
Yes, there audits across.
Across the government. We'll talk that 8:35 this morning. We'll open the line. They allow you to speak to your leaders on the show. That's the segment. At 9 o'clock, we'll bring you sports, entertainment, commercials brought to you by Orange Liberia. At 9:15 to 10 o'clock.
Yeah, so 9:15 to 10 o'clock. Yesterday marked exactly 1 year since the Yah River Bridge project started in Nimba County. District number 7 lawmaker Musa Hassan Belete started something that we thought could last for almost 5 years. Yeah, so the Yah River Bridge project started on yesterday, March 31st. So it was 1 year old. Now it's 1 year now already. So that bridge will be dedicated this month of April. Yes, it's worth in the tune of $1 million. That's what I said the other time. During the official opening of the bridge, we want the President Joseph Yuma Boyka, to be at that opening program in Nima County District 7 because the bridge is so important, connects the two counties, Nima County and Bon County, that people used to die while trying to cross the Yah River. Yes, deaths have been reported almost every day. Even the president gave a ferry, right?
Yes.
During the campaign period. So this is a side of politics. So what Musa have done, we'll go to the guys in Nima County and talk about the Yah River Bridge. Yes, it's able use now, but for heavy-duty vehicles are not allowed to its full dedication. Then there are by-elections in two counties. Nima County and that of Grand Junior County. Yes, my colleague Leonard Duro just sent me a headline for front page. 19 candidates, 2 seats. The election is set for this month. We'll also speak with from Initials. We said the head of political affairs of the National Elections Commission. Yes, as we have senatorial election in Nima County, and there's a representative by election in Grand Junior County. So that's lined up. Thank you so much, Johnson May Bonkola. We're live on Facebook. Marka, we're back.
Oh, yes. Okay, we are back.
Yes. Let me verify. So that was Thursday. Well, the AFL, they said the money in their account. If you're saying the retirement money, pension money, and said, go check your bank statement. Go check. Let me check what I think people doing. Okay. Where are you working? Let me see. Maybe escape begin full of all kind of things. Okay. Yeah, so good to go. That's you. Mebon Kula. Thank you. Just increase the lightings. Yeah. So that's it, right? And that's the lineup. Good morning to all of you. We also split in with we hear that close to 700 person was putting down from the Ministry of State. Yes, we'll chip on that as well. In the midst of all, I will say country first, Liberia second, Liberia last. In the midst of all, we'll do country first. Let's bring you health tip with Derek Ernest Cote. Yes, our health tip with our regular guy, Derek Cote, with our health tip this morning, right here on the TBS. Good morning to David Ernest Cote. Because of April Fool, we thought he was going as governor at the Central Bank of Liberia without confirmation. What? That one when Lanko. There. When Lanko was Lanko.
Well, Lanko was Lanko. We used to watch our car with beer.
I mean, you missed out the appointment from CBL.
No, but it's not cancer yet. What are you missing? I continue. Okay, I had it on BBC this morning.
Okay.
And, Central Bank of.
Okay, then Marka need to put it in your headline.
Yeah. Marka, don't forget after the news for today. or else I will read on the news.
Okay, Ria, what's that news? Let me hear you. Let's go. 10 seconds.
Good morning. This is RCR News, read by David Cote. A former politician, a former maker, and a former classroom teacher, David Cote, has been appointed central bank governor by the Liberian president. And this appointment or nomination needs no
Confirmation.
confirmation. It's just, I mean, I'm already there.
No, before you go to your health, you think that thing,
coming for you,
that lucky Shango thing, you became lawmaker with all people voting for you during Taylor time? Once the money, yeah, we got Elijah GV, come on, yeah, put your ACO ticket, no election, no campaign, no nothing, you became lawmaker. You think that kind of thing?
What should I represent?
Your credit harmonize. There we go to you. You on the line?
When could I go to campaign like that?
Okay.
No, man. Because okay, you go to everything was broken down. That was the PR system. And I will not run again for that legislature until that PR system comes back. I got $10,000 to go put it back.
You go ACO ticket now.
You go ACO ticket, yeah, we'll put you back on ACO ticket. Oh! For 6 years.
For 6 years, I'm guilty. Don't change it.
Okay.
For not voting for you 2017, damn, I can't go pay for the second time. Oh.
I'll talk to Musa Bello to bring you back, to put you on Liberty Party, make you one of the executives there.
No. I want that party is called the Supreme Court.
But anyway, you have the rule of law respected. I think it's good.
Yeah, of course. At least we can respect the laws now.
Is that Liberty Party is called?
Yeah, it's the Supreme Court.
I bet you have to. I beg you, man.
Sometimes call it you sue me and sue you. So it's actually called the Supreme Court or you sue me and sue you.
Amen.
Yes,
You could be a good executive member in Liberty Party, man. A man of wisdom.
I'm not going there. I'm going to go to the Supreme Court.
Let's see what we get this morning.
Thank you very much. I'm in the street. I hope you get me clear. Thank you. Let me be very fast. They have tips.
Mm-hmm.
The leading cause of deaths global all over the world is heart disease. The second leading cause of death all over the world is cancer. The third, which is our topic today, leading cause of death all over the world is chronic respiratory disease. And it's the third leading cause of death globally. Now, it simply means breathing difficulty. It affects the lungs and the airways. No one can live without breathing. If you can breathe, my friend, you will not live. Now, what are the causes of breathing difficulties? Why is it hard for people to breathe sometimes? These are some of the causes. Number one, smoking. Smoking is a very bad commodity. It can give you breathing problem. It can also cause lung cancer. Another reason why people have breathing problem or chronic something is air pollution. That's the next reason, air pollution. For example, the burning of grass in your yard or the bush, you sit there and inhale the smoke. That can cause you serious problem. Number two, the smoking vehicles. You know, sometimes ago I was on some radio station asking the police to please do something about it. You can have trucks smoking all over. The whole street is black with smoke. Sometimes some other smaller cars the same way. All that is sickness. It can cause cancer. It can cause breathing problem. You got to try and do something about the police people. Number three, you're on the motorbike. You're not using those bags. Even your passengers, not using it. You're inhaling all the dust from the streets. That is also serious breathing problem. Chemicals. When you're using ant killer in your room, in your yard, killing ants, you got to protect your nose. Or even the spray, the mosquito spray that you use in your room, protect your nose. Those are all problems that can cause breathing problem. And sometimes it is genetic, which means inherited. TB can also cause breathing problem. Pneumonia is another thing that can cause breathing problem. And if you can remember Odin and Marka, William Henry Harrison, was the 9th president of America. He was in office for only 31 days. That man died. He was first president who died in office because of one thing called pneumonia, breathing problem. It's not an easy thing to look at. It's very serious. Now, mining and construction work areas, those who work at metal, steel, and other places, they need to be protected. Now, it can also cause breathing problem. I said, Marka, you know about anybody who old and an old person? Because aging is also a cause of.
I only know one 72-year-old David
Yeah,
Kuti.
we're talking now.
My man, don't embarrass me. I'm just for different example. All right. Asthma is another problem. Now, let me give you the symptoms, things that you can see to know that you got something leading to a breathing problem. Shortness of breath. Number two, chronic cough. You're just coughing very seriously. You gotta go check the hospital. Now, wheezing or whistling sound when breathing. Sometimes you're breathing, you sound like whistling in your ear. Fatigue and weakness. Difficulty sleeping due to breathing problem. And rapid breathing. When you're breathing fast. Even though when you take exercise, you can breathe fast. But those are all signs. That don't take it light. Like I said from the beginning, that's the third leading cause of death all over the world. You gotta take it very serious. There are some people who even right now here in Liberia, I know about some people who pass around with their inhalers. Inhaler in their bags. You forget it, my friend. When I can't attack you in the street, you're die right there. Remember this. Stop drinking ice or cold water after meal. Those of you who just like cold water, stop it. I told you about the dangers of it, but this one I'm only talking about drinking it after meal. Some of you, when you bring the cold water in the bottle, you bring some ice. You want to make it very cold. When you drink cold water after meal, it slows down digestion. And I told you before, it takes 3 to 4 hours for the body to properly digest the food you eat. 3 to 4 hours. Now, when you drink ice and cold water on top of it, it makes the case worse. It will even delay even further. And what will happen to you? It will lead to cramping. It will lead to bloating. It will lead to constipation. So you gotta stop it. Cold water after meal, it's not good. You gotta stop it. I'm finished. It's like 3 times. You can play like chunks like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yes. Have a great day. Yes, Derek Coty with our health tip is a regular feature right here on the True Breakfast Show 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. Let's have the review of the local dealers. What's making news from the print media this morning? Okay, so let's bring you the review of the local dailies right here on the True Breakfast Show, Monday edition, the 1st of April, April Fool. Yes, we know who we are. The front page of the Heritage newspaper, Director General of FIA slap with suspension as President Joseph Boykai. Execution, no business as usual, takes sharp. And of course, Stanford has been captured on the front page of the Heritage. You can grab a copy and read the rest of the story this morning. Several people made homeless in the Catholic community following court eviction. It's a sublease story, yeah. From the Heritage, grab a copy and read the rest of the story. From administrative reasons, President Weah dismissed Samuel Tour, Natana McGill, they were April Fool. Yeah. Let me just conclude quickly. For administrative reasons, they people know what I will say this morning. For administrative reasons, our president we know George Weah is number president. Now, for his former president, President, we had dismissed Samuel 12. Follow my girl is now senator. And of course, former information boss, legendary Geo Michael Simone Rennie been captured on the front page of the Heritage. You can grab a copy and read the rest of the story. And reviewed from the Heritage newspaper.
Yes, let's go for the Daily Observer newspaper. The headline story: Marka is not interested in title, but the work calls on government officials to be effective, efficient, and duty on duty rather. Commission new batch of appointees. So the photograph of President Joseph Boakai on the front page of the Daily Observer newspaper. RJG calls for full implementation of TRC report. That is the International Justice Group, headed by Jerome Verdia, calls for the full implementation of the TRC reports. Welcomes legislature's action on war and economic crimes code establishment, but wants executives to be more decisive in pursuit of justice. The photograph of Councillor Jerome Verdia on the front page of the Daily Observer newspaper. South Sudanese women urge Liberian counterparts to push for 35% quota. Okay, and Liberia's push for war crimes code gains traction in the U.S. Well, the photograph of Adama Dempster is captured on the front page of the Daily Observer newspaper, I think alongside the ambassador for global criminal justice, then Bev Shark there. Let's go to the back page. Buakai's Assets Recovery Task Force first Supreme Court test today. Wow. Okay. The photograph Councillor Eddie Martin on the back page. Time running out for 12-year-old Vincent. I think this is an SOS call. A child who is not well, seeking for assistance for treatment. So yes, that does it for the Daily Observer. Thanks to William Hammond, the editor-in-chief, for always waking up early to send papers.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yes, let's move on to the independent newspaper. They're the only newspaper, in fact, during the countdown to the 100 days of Joseph Yoban Boyka. 30 days to go. Wow. Countdown to Joseph Boyka, 100 days. The Independent, the front page, 30 days to go. April 1, 2024, we fill our first test. Sam Odin, good morning, the managing editor. We fill our first test.
Who is saying that?
This they have on the front page here, the asset recovery here, Councilor Evan K. Martins. Yeah, the first test. We feel our first test. At the main time you feel the first test. Maybe you're passing the final. We feel our first test. Amara Corner admits it detects vicious cycle. The Bombing County Senator has been captured on the front page of the Independent Geographical Capital. President Joseph Boyka is also on the front page. And of course, the head of asset recovery team, Councilor Evan Clark Martins, was expected on the grounds of the Supreme Court on today. It's also captured on the Independent. Read the rest of the story. Asset Caesar question. Supreme Court holds meeting on today. Good morning, Justice in Chambers, Yusuf Kaba. Yes, it's on the front page of the Independent. You can grab a copy and read the rest of the story. FIA Senate for entangled in U.S. 6.2 money laundering. Suspense for alleged financial malpractices. Well, the FIA boss, Supreme Court in morning, but E. Marshall carry FIU. The man went screen on Facebook page. Say, E. Marshall, man, it's now FIA. Go on to the suspended boss. Yes, Standard 4 ends the review of the Independent.
Yes, let's go for the Hot Pepper newspaper. This headline: journalists stealing pillowcases and plates from air. Well, if you grab this story, the paper, you read details of it. I don't know, but that's one of the headline stories in the Hot Pepper newspaper. Boakai administration hooked for violation of local government act. Okay, pressure mounts for GAC LACC probe in Minister of Justice US 150,000 corruption matter. Wow. Well, grab a copy of the paper for $40 Liberian to read details of this story. Let's go for the back page of the Hot Pepper newspaper. BMMC commences Ramadan rice distribution in host communities. That's B Mountain. Okay, rice distribution in host communities. Focus fake and insufficient. What are they describing? CSA describes Councillor Johnny Momo's criminal appearance bond. Okay, so that's another story there on the back page of the Hot Pepper newspaper. This one responds in River says Musla transitions from search to recovery. Okay, that's another story there. Mine condemns rumor of attempt to oust Speaker Kofa. That's mine.
Okay.
The movement with integrity for national development. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, condemns rumor of attempt to oust Speaker Kofa. That ends the review of the Hot Pepper newspaper.
Let's bring on the GNN. Chola Brooks is the managing editor. Volume 14, number 14, Monday, April 1, on the news 10 for $40 Liberian dollars. Barker mute on war crimes. Chola Brooks. The front page of the Global News Network. It says President Joseph Boyka is mute on war crimes. Well, U.S. Congressman Craig Smith has been captured on the front page of the GNN. You can grab a copy and read the rest of the story on page 6 of the GNN newspaper. In Grand Kidman County, man 43 gets life sentence for killing security guy. This is in Grand Kidman County. Liberian rebel who reportedly hit him on heart, sentenced for 30 years. Okay, so ends the review from the GNN newspaper.
Yes, so let's go for the Women Voices newspaper. Hundreds made homeless following court eviction in Catholic community. Oh, wow. Okay, photograph of people with their luggages all here on the front page of the Women Voices newspaper. The sub-lead story, Councillor Johnny Momo faces charges of burglary, theft, as he narrowly escapes prison sentence. Wow, this is a big news. State prosecutor, criminal lawyer, Councillor Johnny Momo, along with several co-defendants, have found themselves in hot water as they were recently ordered to be arrested on charges of burglary and theft amounting to over US 575,000. Wow. Well, grab this paper, the Women Bosses newspaper, and read the detail of this story. Again, you have the faces of permanent Liberian women captured on the front page of the paper, including former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and the rest of the women there.
Yeah,
So,
they just one more now. Just swap them spot, man. Yeah. Swap them. Anyway, so our last stop has to do with the front page Africa. 19 candidates, 2 seats. Yes. The front page Africa Monday edition, April 1. Welcome to Nimba. I'm seeing the billboard, yeah, established since is it 18 or 19? Yeah, I can't tell. Established since 1964.
Yeah, sure.
Welcome to Nimba County. 19 candidates, 2 seats. When you put together those who contest in the by-election in Grand Jida and Nimba County. Also, you see here, welcome to Grand Jida County, also established in 1964. 19 candidates, 2 seats. As Central Elections Commission prepare for by-election in Nimba and Grand Jida County. Grab a copy and read some of those familiar names of those who are will be contesting this month by-election in Nimba and Grand Jida. Then the big story from Front Page Africa. No money for survivors package. Well, this speaks about the incident in River says Chiltown Mosla debtors rises to 11. Government declares mine closed as families of victims struggle to pay for medication, cater to needs. It's a very sad thing, yeah. Someone said, where's Wellington Jevon Smith, the senator for River G County? River says, right? Yeah. Sorry. Where's Senator Jevon Smith? No money for survivors package. Victims struggle to pay for medication. Yes, cater to needs. So ends the review from the local dealers right here on 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. The True Breakfast Show is here every morning from Mondays to Friday, and we'll bring you the local dailies as a regular feature on the TBS as to know what is happening within the print media. Again, I want to say good morning to all of you listening to our broadcast. This is Truth FM, the heart and soul of Liberia. Good morning to the folks in Marka County, 96.9 in Ban, 96.1 in Sackley, PA, for always relaying us. One of these days, the people of Nimba County will see the presenters of the TBS. I've never been to this county before. And former presidential candidate Tewonse Gongola promised, yes, maybe because of the Yah River Bridge dedication, I will take a tour and visit Nimba County. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
that would be good.
Nima County.
Yes.
And Cyprian you should host us. Host us well. Yeah? Great. So our first talking point have to do with our tour at the Bureau of Concession. Hmm. You don't know it
You
all.
don't know it all.
Like I was saying, you don't know it
You
all.
don't know it.
You don't know it all. So there are some government institutions, and we must say it out to the public. People don't know what these things that normally happen to this institution.
Mm.
There are times you listen to institution name in the public throughout, but when you pay a visit to go and see for yourself, it'll be so disappointing. These are people who cry for salaries and other things. So pay a visit to the Bureau of Concession. I mean, right in the Congo town there.
Mm-hmm.
And that institution, we all know the boss and the deputy have not been inside the Bureau of Concession all along.
Mm.
Dennis and what's the deputy? Someone's filming that deputy. Briswell. Nathaniel
Yeah.
Briswell. Briswell and that of Dennis was heading the Bureau of Concession. All along, yeah, the Bureau of Concession. Gregory Coleman used to be the head of the Bureau of Concession. Look, Liberians, when you go to the Bureau of Concession, the Bureau of Concession looks just like the National Transit Authority, a well-packed garage. I mean, I'm sorry for some of the statements I've been making, but this is a concession company. We have investors that will pass through that building and see, is there a thing we're going to convince us? Look, we took a tour from the ground floor to the top of the building. It's discouraging to know that the building, in fact, they say have 100 employees. So as I speak, since the president appointed, look, those of you working with the place, and well, I'm not criticizing your work, but I'm very discouraged. If you hear Bureau of Concession, where our concession companies will go to pass into agreement, that building is very deplorable. And I want to ask the new management team. All right, what I understand, Bill Clinton's Camara is the deputy managing director of administration.
Yes.
If there is 100 employees working at that Bureau of Concession, there should be a personnel audit. You don't see people going to work at the Bureau of Concession. Good morning, His Excellency. If you're listening this morning, the Bureau of Concession, right on one of our major roads on the boulevard, look like a park garage. There's a massive sanitation hygiene exercise taking place right now. There will be nationwide concession tour as part of the new administration workings. There'll be HR Performance Quality Employee Program, rebranding of the National Bureau of Commission image to make that place so attractive to our foreign segments. It's a sad thing if you go and see. I mean, not the Bureau of Concession alone, but visit other government institutions. And you see where people, well, we don't take pay, we don't take pay. But nothing is in that building. The guys don't even have desks. They don't even have 15 chairs. The new things are going there.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even have computers, nothing. Internet, nothing. Besides electricity. No water, no nothing.
This is I mean that I think that's one of the reasons why my week was not too good.
Okay.
Yes, my weekend actually, because I've never been disappointed before like what I saw at the Bureau of Concession. I mean, I don't even know how to describe it. The building is empty. Almost all the offices are locked.
Yeah.
So I don't know. People don't go to work. People just take salaries. What about the environment in which you work? If you have the opportunity to go to the Bureau of Concession and just pass through the building, I mean, let me say to the new team, I think what you saw over there is a challenge to you. What you are inheriting is a challenge to you to prove your leadership, to prove your innovation, to prove your service to country. The entire building is a shame. It's a shame. I don't know how you will call yourself a boss of that place that we saw. And Onu, as we went through the building, you should know that there are being some cleanup done.
Yes, currently. Currently.
The building is empty. if you go to these various departments, let me say kudos to the legal affairs department. To be frank, yes, the legal affairs department
was the only office.
Yes,
Clever.
yes. I mean, let me congratulate the legal persons that are over there in the legal affairs department. I think that was the one that lived. That's the only organized office we saw. Even though the bosses, some of the bosses' offices were closed, locked. Bill Clinton's Camara, you and your boss who will be coming, Tiro Momo. Yes, he was appointed there. I think there's some tennis stuff there too. So it is a challenge to you for you to, when they say rebrand, rebrand that place. That's one of the very important institutions. I don't know why people who have been in charge of that place have disrespected that office of that institution a lot. And with the way you treated that institution, you expect people, serious people, to come there to do business.
Not possible.
Even if I'm into any kind of construction and I need to come to that bureau to do some work, when I enter that bureau alone, I will disrespect all the people that are working there. So the way it was, I'm not talking about the new team that is coming on board, but the way it was, if I'm going to discuss conception and you're carrying me in that building, as I saw it, I will not discuss with you.
So the NBC have been in the news throughout. Yes, your microphone, you have been sending reporters over and over.
Over the politicize that institution.
So I'm wondering how Bracewell and Dennis was, functioning with the Bureau of Concession.
They politicized the institution and killed it. That institution is dead. Mr. President, you need to pay some attention to the new team you have sent over there so that they can rebrand that place. First thing first, there should be a personnel audit.
Serious one.
To know what there's 100 people in that building who enter there with C5.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's so.
It is sad.
Yeah, so
in this country, people just go and sign in the day. In fact, they go and sign in the morning and just walk away. More and government pay you. That government we're looking in the country, my people.
Get in the system. What? Just for it to get in the system.
Just fight and get in the system.
Yes. You can be dismissed easily.
You can clean your office. You can the conference room everywhere just disorganized.
So what got to mean?
I'm sorry if some of you are feeling offended this morning.
Yeah, sorry about that.
This is my observation. This I mean it is grading of how that institution looks like. It is dead.
Jokingly back, let me say this. I went to practice on Saturday and a guy said, but they say you pass through the building, eh? People recognize us all very well. They say you pass through the building. I say, yeah, which other building? He said, no, you pass through my office.
Bureau of Concession.
Bureau of Concession. I said, oh yeah, we'll pass through. And I ain't telling the rest of the feedback for this morning, but we'll pass through the building.
I mean, we went to one office that was compliance.
Yes, compliance.
We saw somebody saying that.
No computer, no decks,
no chair,
nothing. At the Bureau of Concession, good morning, His Excellency. If you're driving, even the signboard here is falling down. Look, the reason why we're flagging these things out, this is one very important in government institutions.
Yeah.
To do all of the concession companies.
It's a lot of you doing concession monitoring stuff. You need to sit with concessionaires and make sure that they are doing what is signed on the papers. Then your office looking at that, you don't. No, man.
As we close up on this battle, let me say, for all indication, Bill Clinton's Camara is the acting head of the NBC.
Okay.
Yeah, since Tilo Momo, this Senate position have gone to the Supreme Court, right? So, Bill Clinton's Camara, by all indication, you are the acting head of the NBC. That place needs rebranding. There should be a personnel audit. Those who are not coming to work, let the public know. If they have to relocate that concession building, for example. So you know how many concession companies we have in Liberia? That boardroom said, if you look at the boardroom, if serious concession company, they wouldn't want to sit up there.
Yeah.
For serious meeting. On a serious note.
Somebody want to invest tens of millions of dollars that happily to go sit down to go discuss that money business. It will appear that well, again,
no internet.
Like I said again, this is a challenge to the new team that is there already. I think what I saw from the deputy for administration, I think he's up for business. His engagements, his tour of the building, and what he explains tells us that I think he has some vision. When his boss should have come to take office, Mr. Tito Momo, which all of us know very well. from ALP initially. He was one of those who endorsed the
Okay.
the rescue. Yes.
Okay.
And he's a very serious old man. I've been knowing him for a very long time. I used to provide coverage there. Yes, during the time of the 2017 election. Yeah, that time he was chairman of ALP. So this is someone that I know. He's former senator of Bapolo County.
Okay.
Yeah, he's someone I know.
So I hope you will work along with Bill.
With Bill to
Yeah.
it should not
Because I play got a history where the boss and the deputy have not been working together.
So please, we need to look when campaign plans is finished, election finish is finished. When the government or the president designate us to do a piece of work, let us throw policy aside and do the work of the Liberian people. The Bureau was politicized for the past 6 years and they kill it. I'm saying they kill it.
Listen to this on the Bureau concession. Just listen to this if you think we're lying. So these are workers, right?
Yeah.
And when you go to the building, you don't see them.
Mm-hmm.
So what have been happening? The boss and the deputy, all of them had their own cheering squad. The day you go to work, your team come. You know that building Gregor Coleman came from, right?
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Well, as we close up on this matter, there should be a personnel audit. That's what I want to say.
Yes.
And just
And
rebrand
again,
that
for me to close up, this is going out to all of you who have been privileged.
Mm-hmm.
For the president to give you a piece of job to do it, it's not your right, it's a privilege, in my opinion, because there are many options that the president can use.
Sure.
So if they pick you, then that means you were privileged. So I think, like I said before, and I think, Mr. President, you have to hear this. All these people you are giving job to, they are only guaranteed to stay on our job should be their performance.
That's all.
It should be their performance. It should not be because you're from Unity Party, because you are causing. No, there should be nothing about relationship. Only performance should keep people on their jobs, Mr. President. This is very important. People take ownership of public institutions here. They say we struggle for 12 years so that our time. This is not our time too. No Unity Party people should can't tell us saying like Liberia say we suffer in opposition for 6 years so that our time. No. Your guarantee on that job is your performance, and this is what the president should stand for.
Yeah, so before we touch the list cap thing, speaking to performance, I saw a flyer. I came across with a flyer. Then our last talking point will be on Kara's Grade, April 16th. I mean, this is why I love the True Breakfast Show. We balance it for the sake of Liberians people, right? I saw a flyer. I hope this is just an April Fool flyer. Yes, and this goes directly to my good friend Patrick Honor. That flyer, I hope it's an April Fool flyer. But to do a comedy show, Good Morning His Excellency. Bulk of your team, your heart still in the party, they are set to do a comedy show. But for all indication I'm hearing, this is not an April Fool thing.
Okay.
We should be concerned about the 100 days deliverables. To do a comedy show, you are now a comedian, you are serious-minded people. Some of you cry that Joseph Burger was not appointed you. Now you want to go and sit on radio
to do comedy?
To do comedy. And look at the flyer and then find some of the familiar faces here.
So
Burger was not appointed and say, oh, the Babel leave, forget about us who started the whole rescue struggle. Now you in appointment, you want to come take 2 hours of your time?
Information fun.
That is showing the information for every Saturday. And
2 hours of fun on the radio.
Okay.
Mixed with information on Punch. Other radio station across. But the vice president picture there.
Jamal Kone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
see Mo Ali there, who should be taking my water and so hard the people will get that, you know.
Colina Kuratoba.
Yes.
Patrick Honor.
Okay.
Ko
Bangaloo.
Yes, Ko Bangaloo.
What's this guy?
Yonton.
Larman
Yonton. Alfonso Bella.
Yeah.
Former representative Clarence Masakwe.
Yeah, Masakwe. What are you saying here, sir? Okay.
And this is the Lahai to Maritime somewhere. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So
consider Lahai. Again, Stephen Johnson. Right here.
Yes, and the host.
And the host.
Yeah, our own man. Look, let me just say this out. Liberians now, they promised Joseph Burger came with Good Morning His Excellency. Maybe you don't have word of this. We don't want comedy. We have a lot of comedian here. You remember this 10,000? There was a promise made that 10,000 digital students will be trained across the country. Nobody is saying nothing about this. Look, Liberians not foolish. We should be thinking about how to achieve this, that 10,000 young people will be trained digital-wise across the country. We're not saying it. But all of you are appointed positions, so you get less to worry about. All right? Even at the aviation, the guy, one of the guy from the aviation, I mean, Stephen Johnson, deputy for the airport. Okay? You're thinking about how some of the flights who have stopped flying to Liberia will return back to that airport. Then for you to come and sit down 2 hours of your time, is that what Liberian voted you for? Huh? It's excellency. We don't need fun. We don't need comedy. So this moved me to Akara's Grey thing. So when I came across the post, then I also bumped into Akara's Grey. We don't have to balance it now. We don't hate government, but we want the government to succeed. That's who are member of the fourth estate, the gatekeepers of the society. Cornelius Crash should not sit down on radio. 700 pricing will lay off at the Ministry of State. There are people who complaining now. Say, what's wish on? We've been here throughout the system. She said verbally there was no letter given as to how we'll get our benefits. She said between April and so. You should be thinking of all of these things. Now you have the gravel in your hand, the biggest one, but to come sit on radio to do comedy. So this bumping into Akara's Moses Gray post for his famous April 6th protest. And I mean, and I say of it myself, I say, but Akara's too right anyway, he's wrong and he right. Because the rescue team won't come do comedy. It's not serious there, just a worker. Good morning. Are you hearing what people are about to do on radio? 2 hours fun. So Marka, I bumped into Akara's group. Having a press conference today at his famous single area. Protesting for what? I don't want to back any protest, but it's by law that people have the right to go and protest. But if you are serious about this, we're trying to balance this now. Since some of you are cited with lashing at the government, then the opposition too, if you are to come back into government, you should do the rightful thing, but not to take to the street and protest. If Akara is serious about protest, his beautiful daughter who returned from the US should be in front of that crowd, leading a group. They will know Akara's serious for this protest. Your beautiful daughter you love so much, put her in front of the protest group and let her take the lead.
Pour
the barrel on her head and let her take to the street to protest Akara if you're very serious about this protest. If you say that she's going to be part of the protest team, then I know say yes, Akara, you are ready for protest. But for now, it's too soon. And Joseph Boyka, I don't think you are going to rescue this country. I don't think so. There will be business as usual. If you think there will not be business, there will be business as usual. There are a lot of issues. Yeah, I'm also great you reading. Yeah, man.
Cry for justice. We justice here. Cry for justice over a major press conference.
Yeah.
Our focus will be on our planned protests and few national issues.
Okay.
What is planned protest, Mr. Gray? What is protest? What are you protesting for? As a famous April, why you call famous April 6? What makes the April 6 famous? So for me, they got a nice message, but the person who carrying the message can kill the message.
The wrong messenger.
Yeah,
it's the wrong message.
The person carrying the message can kill the message.
Yeah.
So you tell me now, like on a normal note, you myself supposed to see Akara's Grey standing and protesting and say cry for justice. Which justice? Justice for whom? Or for what? Chief, I think you're supposed to be investing in the private sector now and giving some young people jobs.
Yeah, man.
I think that's what you're supposed to be doing.
Of course.
This is what you're supposed to be doing. But to say you'll be leading protest, Mr. Gray, you spent 12 years in the legislature. Your district is right in the center of Cinco, right here in Monrovia here. They got other lawmakers who district. Look, for example, let me just say an example on representability, for example. See the kind of investment that people doing. For you sat on right on the quota where you did. There was some lawmakers are even raising issue about benefits that lawmakers share. Some people have their districts as far as Nima District 9. Other people way in River Cells, River G and places, but they get all of you the same gas. They get you the same
and you're right in city.
They are saying around Capitol Hill there, especially District 8, around Capitol Hill there. What did you do in District 8? You have left public service, go to the private sector, start something. We want to hear about, an empire a business empire being built by Akaras Gray and giving people jobs. They will know. For you to go wear beret again, go protect Akaras Gray after 12 years in the legislature, what message are you going to preach? If former President Georgia wants to come by and run in 2029, is that his will. He can come and run. Tell the argument to the people. What is protest? What are you protesting for? You are not the right person to protest, Gray. You are not the right person to protest. Because some Liberians even believe that whatever wrong is happening now, for which you even think you want to protest, was caused by you. People are already pointing finger at you as one of those who have been problem. You say you want protest. You want protest against yourself. Really, realistically, you want protest against yourself.
I mean, this is why most of you love to listen.
Yeah.
This is your independent
Seriously.
network. As we're forming out the government, last week we did it right. I mean, we're criticizing why Joseph Boyka were putting our doctors in, send them into administration. Now today we're trying to condemn a Kara's great protest. I mean, people should flag you as a unity partisan, a unity partisan journalist. But I mean, due to all fairness, right? Look, Liberia will still remain the same. The 6 years will come and pass. The next government that will come will do the same old thing. Liberian men is just Liberian men. That's what we're saying. It's Excellency. If this program becomes successful, the comedy show, right? The information ministry, which is always looked there, that building will be like, look, if you take a tour, today we are condemning the Bureau of Concession. Take a tour to Mikat and see the mouthpiece of government, how that building looks.
Another empty place.
Empty building. I'm sorry about that. I mean, there are professionals in there. Don't get me wrong. There are professionals in the Mikat building, but the building looks dead. So if this show goes on, then you finish closing the mouth of what the information boss? I don't even know the name. I don't even know the okay, Jeremy Millick, right? Same thing that happened with Ledger Rainey. He was no longer speaking again. Eugene Number will speak, the Waller won't speak, the information boss. Look, when Ellen Johnson still live time, when the Minister of Information, Louis Brandon speak, they speak on behalf of what? Government. But for now, anybody can say anything. Yes. This is it. Let's go to the list card thing a little bit and we can get the lines off.
Yes, we will do this thing for a couple of times because, like we've said again, the government has obligation to protect the resources of our country. The Liberian Shipping Registry has a private company that is representing the interests of the country, which is LISCAR. Again, there is agreement. The matter of fact, if you read some part of the agreement, it tells you that a certain position in the institution that Liberians cannot occupy. Most of the top people in LISCAR are Americans. They are Americans. The agreement says a percentage of whatever profit generated will be shared with Liberia. Again, if I am supposed to get a share of the profit, then I don't have any representation to tell me how much profit we made this year. So what do I expect? What do I expect? So again, we want to call on the government to review this agreement.
The LISCAR agreement.
Yes.
Okay.
LISCAR is serving as agent for Liberia in a shipping registry. Okay. So it's like you hire a private company to represent you.
Okay.
That's why it is. Again, we believe that Liberia, being the biggest flagship, is now benefiting
from the LISCAR.
Yes.
The LISCAR agreement.
We believe the kind of benefit Liberia is supposed to get with that. Because it's nearly indisclosable because we don't even know what it is. So what comes to the Liberian people? Because I just don't say government, right? What comes to the Liberian people annually? Okay. You understand?
Yeah.
From LISCAR's operations.
Yeah, that the government, the people of Liberia stands to benefit.
Exactly.
Yes.
So the only thing you hear, they undertake programs in the maritime, they support the maritime, but I mean, what is coming back to the Liberian people themselves? So the thing is, there's a need to review the agreement. We understand that the current agreement is supposed to expire as of 2029, but the agreement states that if there will be a review or renewal, the Liberian government should inform LISCAR at least 2 years to the expiration of the current contract, which is running for 10 years. Now, if the government doesn't do that, if the deadline reaches, the contract is automatically renewed for 10 years again.
Okay.
Yes, it's automatically renewed for 10 years again. You
So
understand?
maybe tomorrow we'll have length of time. I will share this communication with you. This was backdated as of March 31st, 2023. Strictly from the Liberian Registry, Liberia International Ship and Corporate Registry, New York, Liscar LLC. This is part of the senior agreement, right? I will share this communication with you. Then tomorrow we can have length of time.
Yes.
And want to know what Liberia still stands to benefit from this Liscar instead of waiting for 2029.
Yes.
Can we review this whole Liscar agreement? Let's sit down. Joseph Boyka, good morning to His Excellency. When we speak, listen. That's why you are here. All right. I mean, there are people who interpret well. The true events bad mouth. No, we're not bad mouthing the government. We're trying to help the government out.
Sure.
So we bring this to your attention, President Boyka. This agreement with Liscar, do it need a review?
You need it.
It needs a review.
Yes.
And tomorrow, this communication I'm about to share with you, we will read from start to finish, and there will be substantial reasons.
That agreement is difficult to lay hands on, but we have the agreement.
Yes, you have the agreement.
Yes, we have the agreement.
I've just WhatsApp you a communication. That was also part. This was backdated on the 31st. Remember, some point in time, Common Speaker Bova Chambers and that of Bonanti Kofa, right? Two of them are going back to back when during the speaker election, right? The speaker for the speakership. Bonanti should not be speaker. He was involved in this. He's with Liscar. He was this and that. This communication is just one part of it. You seeing it, right?
Yes.
So we'll take time and read this communication. And now for our president to listen. Let's review this contract with Liscar instead of waiting for 2029.
Yes, let's review it.
Let's review
we
it.
have to wait for 2029. Then let's retake our registry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you have the highest flag flying through the waters. What do our country stand to benefit?
Yeah.
We don't know.
We need to do a lot of. We can't be sleepy and
So as we close up on the matter to pick up phone calls, those of you who are appointed, some of you go into the job with the mind that this is our time. That Unity Party's time, that what meant CDC government, or in case you don't know, people are working like a party mandate. Most of the government ministries, autonomous agency across Liberia, party mandate. It's the same old thing. You just go and point at someone, you cry. Just a block and looking my way, who suffer, who struggle through the rain and sun.
We call mobile leader around. They were shouting at us on the phone and angrily talking.
6 years, not foul.
They just send you to water and see what you want to go do comedy show.
Look, Jeremiah Queen think that you pay for a sin that you never committed.
Yes, according to
Jeremiah Queen, Vendetta Patrick said, Jeremiah Queen, you pay for sin 2029. When you come back to Liberian people, the people say, your first 2 months you offer, you begin a comedian, you start doing comedy show. You're doing comedy show. Yeah, to make you laugh.
Laughing time, yeah.
You talk about 10,000 digital training for young people across the country. Do you see our youth in the streets?
How much have we done? How much have we even done with this drug and substance abuse that the president announced as or declared as national health emergency, national public health emergency? How much have we done? 30 days remaining in 100 days.
In 100 days, 30 more days. You thinking about that to make Joseph Boyka achieve?
I don't think that comedy show about 100 days.
If the president too, let me tell you, let's put the ash on the shot. If Joseph Boyka too ain't listen like with George we are, let the people talk, man. Now, those in the CDC, the other saying, don't talk that no more way, man. It will cool down. Now what will happen to you, Joseph Boyka? On a very serious note. Last week, the E-Marshal carried 3 professional medical doctors taken from the hospital. You brought them into administration. Now with left doctor, the only gynecologist in Bon County, Dr. Saki. Now he's coming in administration. What happened with that? The last time WHO gave a report on Liberia, 1 medical doctor to 1,000 patients. Liberia have exceeded. Liberia is for 20,000 to 1 doctor. Now 3 going already, so it'll be 60,000 to 1 doctor. Good morning, His Excellency Marka. Just before you pick up calls,
so if you combine, if you want to say medical worker to citizen, that means you put the nurses, everybody there. It will still be around 10,000 to still. 1.
It's still.
So it's still not.
Yeah. So just before you take your calls, good morning. I mean, Joseph Boyka, you and Ellen Johnson cannot be the same. Can you make this like, let me visit government institution, take a visit, and start with the health sector? Good morning, His Excellency. Those of you who are white around the president, That's why wise men sit around the kings and gave good ideas. And the king listened. President Boy Guy, don't just drive on your rehab straight to the executive mansion and sit and end the rest of the day. Make a stop back
They
to
get a duty every week. You
yes,
can just visit two.
unannounced.
Yeah,
Unannounced. Don't
check,
announce.
see what these people
Just drive and go to some government
you
institution.
promise government effectiveness. And you
Otherwise, Papa will be business as
pour
usual.
fire on these people back like tortoise.
Unannounced. There should be no ceremony, no nothing. Just get it and see for yourself. Otherwise, else that business as usual will become the same business as usual. Let's get a line.
0770-202-579, 0770-202-579.
0770-153-265. This is the TBS 5 minutes up to 9 o'clock. Let P calls until 9:20 this morning.
Yes. Let's take this one. Good morning.
Okay.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Marka. And let me say good morning to O'Neill. Well, this is S. Peter Bidner, and I join you from District 11. You know, I've listened to your talking point, and let me appreciate you guys for that. You people have been very much excellent on the discussion this morning. The first issue, you mentioned the consensus error, and we should do a comparative analysis with the MTA. That, I mean, those places are just an example of some of the incidents that happen in government. The previous government might treat some of those places, particularly the NTA sector. I went there last time. I mean, I get very much discouraged. I mean, that place don't even look like a lucky place. It's very much, deplorable. So I think the
when you go to Bureau of Concession, you'll feel bad.
certainly, I think the current management of MTA and other agencies should do their best to face the next the past government created. The last issue, you know, I also read that statement from Patrick Warner and Mo Ali and all of that. If that was one of the objectives of we campaigning for Joseph Mobala, I think I've campaigned for him. We're not campaigning for Bwaka for the comedy. We're campaigning for Mr. Bwaka for him to liberate the country from the hands of the George Manabuya. But what we are hearing this morning, and even on the social media, that there will be a comedian show, I mean, on every side. If that is true.
And y'all criticize George Weah for making music, the president on less business, singing all around. George Weah was dancing booga, all of you. Like bro, man, I see like bro, man. Anyway.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh,
it was job,
Good morning.
Marka, good morning.
Good morning.
Let me tell you, good morning to O'Neill. As usual, I join you from District 4. And this is the voice of Apple A. Boisina. O'Neill, Marka, this morning, I want to say a very big thank you to both of you. You know, when O'Neill, you start to voice out that you and Marka pay a courtesy visit to the National Bureau of Concession, I felt overwhelmed. And I say these people are actually doing the work of a journalist because you people are the watchdogs of the society. Sometimes some of these people we have in ministry and agency, they will come to the Liberian people and paint a picture that these ministries are functioning. They will paint a picture that everything is going well.
Come on, they can go to work, brother.
Exactly. So, continue to do what you do. Continue to go out there and, you know, go there unknown to some of them and then try to, you know, say to the Liberian people what is unfolding to some of these ministries and agencies. And lastly, before I jump in that, Marka, I also want to use this time to say bravo to Honorable Musa accountability. You know, when this man extended to power, he's been doing exceptionally well. There's a man where I was there based on his workings. He's a true definition of not doing business as usual.
Okay.
Recently, in the corner on social media and other radio platforms, that the son of this honorable was allegedly involved into narcotics and illegal weapons. And hastily, the lawmakers now went any on social media platform condemning the act and then saying that his son is of age and he needs to take full responsibility of his actions.
Exactly.
Our leaders will follow the footsteps of this honorable. Like now we move forward. We need to put the country first above any other interest.
Thank you.
This is the son of them talking about. If we can muster the courage to say, let the full weight of the law and bear the consequences and I want to follow him to continue on that path.
Thank
And
you.
I can say if he continues on that path, I will do it. This campaign for him, so remain in power till he dies.
Oh.
I couldn't hear you. Who the junior said, good morning.
Okay.
Marka, good morning to Oli. She's Galon Temet. Thank you guys for your conversation this morning. But my attention is really drawn toward NASCOR, National Social Security and Welfare Corporation.
Okay.
You know, Marka, the reason why every management agency has a specific objective. That's what the LEC. The reason why LEC on the primarily is just to provide electricity. The reason why you have the LWSC primarily is to provide water. I'm still concerned about NASCOR. What's the job of NASCOR? Is to provide social welfare and social welfare issues for the youth. They want to know that since I know since which of the time, which year, which presidency, you have pensioners who up to now does not even have their money or their pension benefits. I'm concerned about that. You have NASCOR here, wherein they are government employers, right? You have employees of government. Also now, like I had an opportunity to travel in Ghana, right? You have teachers who, from the angle of the national from NASCOR's office, they have teachers who will just get a house for those teachers, and those teachers will be paying the fair for their salary. So yeah, like I'm so concerned. So Marka, you guys, let's have a discussion around this entire NASCOR. So I know what are we doing as employers? What's the job of NASCOR? Are they really committed to their primary duties?
Okay.
Okay.
I just thought to just raise this concern.
Thank you, Temet. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning,
You're back.
Community this morning.
Bon minds.
Okay.
For my former district.
Okay, go ahead, Chief.
Yeah, my attention has been drawn to the appointment of or the nomination of Mr. Hampton B. Wakili as Commissioner of Former. That which the district go viral against the nomination and will be taken to the president a petition have been signed by more than hundreds of citizens.
Why?
The reason is that the name served as commissioner before in the past during the early regime, the second regime. And then while
So you're trying to challenge the president's constitutional authority?
we are not challenging, we are bringing our petition to him to look into the matter because there's an allegation level against him. He took away the property that was belonging to the district. So how can the settlement come back to serve the district?
Okay.
Okay.
That is our claim.
Okay.
We get all evidence on him. Yamaha motorbike, income 2014 for the Ebola food that he sold.
Okay. We hear you.
Yeah, so just before you pick another call, want to announce to the public that the General Auditing Commission, the GAC, is conducting an extensive audit. And very, very soon, this month, the first institution that will be published to the public is the Central Bank of Liberia.
Okay.
It's a massive audit being conducted by the GAC. You have the Ministry of State, you have the EPS and other government institutions across the country. The GAC is conducting several audits, and that's the best way to proceed as a government.
Okay.
Yes, get more calls.
Yeah, let's take this one. Good morning.
Good morning to you, good morning to your followers. My name is Hussein Kill. I'm calling from my district.
Okay.
What I'm doing for my mind this morning has to do with appointment. The president appointed officials in places, but I want to appeal to the president to appoint a new director general of the Marka Vocational Training Center, MBDC,
Okay.
and that of the commissioner of Johnson Field. Now, moving forward, you talk about the Ministry of State. Now, I think the issue coming from there of people trying to protest, and then I think it was wrong. Now, there are names for us to tackle. There are names for us to sit around the table and have these discussions. But when people try to protest and join stone, they just show that this is about partisanship. And we should not move like that in the country. Now, I think the minister said it clearly. You people have to understand that the government doesn't have the resources to incorporate all 700 people on supplementary payroll. Now, they said they're going to pay for the 3 months, and then see where how they can work it out with this partner. So if you have that, they can cover some of their back. But if you would just start throwing stone, why in case that when they said the president was having a marshal, do you know what we're discussing today? You know the risk and that will be involved. So please, so young people, those who are interest sectors, protest is the last alternative. Let us have that know our leader to have to move forward. Because mind you, there is 3 months and you have one for including government to pay you. It's not coming for you. You have to throw stone. This is country when you destroy that place, who will have time to fix it. Please, let us wait to sit around the table to move forward.
Okay.
Country. So thank you very much for this.
Thank you for your input this morning. Let's take this one. Good morning.
Good morning, Marka, and on the Mr. Good morning to the Liberian people. My name is Fred Jomana for me this morning from District 2 Magidi. And this morning I want to appreciate the two of you for the analysis. And I've got 2 points from there I want to speak to. The first one has to do with the issue that the information have been posted by Mr. Patrick Honda that they want to have a platform, that show. And I think I just heard one of my name, Mr. Stephen A. Johnson, the deputy of administration at the Liberia Civil Aviation Authority. If you come to the particular building, the physical outlook of aviation right now, I want to encourage the two of you, like you guys want the NPA to come to the Liberia Civil Aviation. You can see how deplorable the building is. So we are calling on Mr. A. Johnson instead of going to the community platform to be making people laugh. And see what challenge now is the Liberia Civil Aviation.
I like that.
Let me making people laugh.
Like I said, physical laugh is very deplorable. I mean, I like to show also about it, go send letter to them. When they get paid that billing, they cannot give out billing or physical unload. There's no need for them to be there. So we are calling on wanting to give our community platform, the focus on the job, the responsibility I beg you to him by the president. So thank you.
Okay. So let me add up to Fred. I think those of you who are on the flyer, maybe if you appear, speak about your sector, how you can improve the sector that will make our country a better country. I mean, no personal thing against you. But if the guys in the past government have not done what you are pushing the coming government to do, you can't make that same mistake. If you go to water and sewer, LWSC is challenged. Every night and then we read the announcement. The 25A, the 56 pipeline is down. Yeah.
Everybody needs water, but we can't supply water.
The water from wet plane to this other place. More you should be concerned now if the work Alfonso Gate started, how you want to wish water to Central Monrovia. The oldest African republic, the central city, we don't have water there. The sanitation. You be thinking like that, you're wasting 2 hours of your time.
The whole sewage system in Monrovia. You and I know why it is.
Come in the one last speaking a comedian. When John we are going in the recording studio to drop music. Yeah. John we are going music. All your criticize it. All the president less busy. Oh, my Christmas on your Christmas on you. And we all we all laugh and talk about it. Yeah.
Good morning, Chief.
Good morning, Marka. Good morning, you. Thank you for taking my call. There are 2 things I want to talk about real quickly. One has to do with protesting in Liberia. It's important to voice your opinion, your feelings, whatever it is, but you have to choose the appropriate time, and you have to go through the Ministry of Justice. The application goes and you're approved by the police department, and they can protect your protest or whatever you're going to do out there. But just coming out and start disturbing our country when we are fighting so hard to put this country in perspective. I know everybody's working at the same radio station or the president himself, but other people are working in the background as citizens, regular citizens, trying to make their community okay, to move the country forward. And these people who have lost miserably want to disturb our country while we are fighting to make it better. The second thing I want to do is call on Mr. Gregory Coleman, our chief of police. Let him kindly look at Zone 5, District Number 1, Margibi County. We need a vehicle for these gentlemen. You guys, those people are out there trying to retrieve government properties. Some of these properties can be used for distribution for these people to be able to do the work. So Zone 5 is led by Mr. Commander 12. Let a vehicle be assigned there so these people can help change this country for the better. Thank you for taking my call.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm here thinking about no, let's help Joseph Burger government. And we're doing it as a media institute. The same thing we're doing with George Weah government. Every morning I used to create George Weah Black president. Some of you have problem with it. So Joseph Boyka made a statement. Yeah, I think I came across this. In our quest to expand the economy, we'll leverage information communication technology to create jobs. You listen, to create jobs, especially for our youth. To achieve this, Boga have a mesmerizing tone as a president. To achieve this, my administration will train up to 10,000 young people. Who's going to start this for the president? Young Tom, right? You on the flyer also. You should be thinking about how to rebrand that TV program only under your arm to youth and sports there. My administration, the president has said that. And remember, Liberians still following up. Who's starting this? This 10,000 young people. Today, our brothers, our sisters are out there. They are vulnerable, nothing doing. Mind you, Joseph Boyka doing his inauguration said, my administration will train up to 10,000 young people. ICT. Couple of weeks ago, we all struggled for internet. Up to now, the two GSM company, when you want even recharge LEC, just going back and forth. We stay behind everything. Look, we have to be on course. Otherwise, else it will be the same business as usual. Let's take a few calls until 9:15. Then we'll link up with the guys from Nimba there. I think 9:30. Which man has seen you'll make it through at 9:30 this morning. So let's pick a few more calls up.
Good morning.
Good morning, Marka.
Morning.
And let me say good morning to my brother O.Roberts.
Morning.
Anyway, I'm calling you from the island this morning. I just want to remind the Public Minister Honorable Guinness, since the government took over, we are almost like going to the expiration of the 100 days. And the people of Chickasaw Factory by that time haven't seen you yet. We are calling on you this morning again to please visit our community and bring light to waste on our road. Trucks are using our road. Heavy machines are using our road, and we are not benefiting. We don't want to stop them to stop government operation. Government need to operate to get money. And equally so, we community dwellers, we need to benefit. Please help us this month. Please. After this month, let's say our road gonna be damaged.
Listen to the comedy show. Listen to the comedy show. Because you'll not get to the president, I mean, easily. Listen to the comedy show, then maybe when you laugh enough, yeah, that will be able to reach out to the president.
Well, you guys are joking. They are joking.
Maybe that April Fool.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, they will look funny when they're having to see us on the road requesting for our development. Please, the next issue there is to the access recovery medicine. The access recovery medicine. The president need to change all of the guys.
Oh.
From the Martin to the
Raul Wilson.
Why?
Raul Wilson. Yeah,
wow.
Go ahead. Why? Why did you change them?
They are going too personal.
How?
Going personal. They are attacking individual. You know what it means to get in the traffic and start putting people down from car. Yellow taxi, chasing yellow taxi. Only because you're saying that you got information that is not credible. You try to devour our country.
I assure you, the information is not credible.
Yeah, the information not credible. The information that they receive that this person got money from government to buy your property.
So better quickly. I saw a video. While Robert Wilson was in the traffic when he looked through the vehicle and he said, "Yeah, they know what you government before. Get on." So I laughed about it. I said, "Really?" He said, "Yeah, they know what you government before. Get on. They cannot get on. Pack it." Better will see, man. I know sometimes I can be confused now. What about moving government? Then when the opposition come, we can deal with the opposition too. You're just confused.
Good morning.
Good morning, Marka. This is the voice of Samuel Wright, the co-chair of the Silent Listener Association.
Okay, you just broke silent.
Today I'm constrained to call because this morning your news the name of Honorable Guinea from Farmer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The feedback.
It would be surprised for you to know that those that are against Honorable Guinea are just few hundred people. But we, the citizens of Farmer, highly appreciate the appointment of Honorable Guinea.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So I will not take much of your time.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
One side against, one side not in favor. All right.
Mhm.
So that's it. That's the beauty of
The
democracy
balance,
there. Yeah, your balance it. One side said no, one other side said no. We don't agree. Anyway, want to say thank you. Thank you so much for all of your calls. Today the MPA boss has been criticized on the social media because what happened? He believed that 10 persons he laid them out. I mean, Sekou Dukle, but I strongly want to believe if we can take politics away from the National Port Authority, and that place will attract more, you know, companies who want to come in, who want to use our port because the free port is our gateway for our country. Yes, this is why you see. I mean, most of you have been texting. Why you guys are just muted about the MP? We don't have no information. We also believe that this man was appointed by the president, and he have the competent president, and he should do the rightful thing to make the MPA more effective. There were names we saw Liberian artists name all on payroll back and forth. Probably that could be some of the feedback they trying to fight through.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people name were all on the National Port Authority on the bill to our time. You know, on the payroll getting money, they were not going to job, they've been receiving money back and forth. Do you know Liberian people love free things? You don't go to work, by the end of the month, you receive your light on your phone. So Sekou Dougle, on the other hand, probably trying most of these things and make the rightful things go on to make sure that that port be effective. Well, yes, that's what we look forward
Sure.
to. Yes, so I want to wish you the best of luck. This is politics now. When you take certain position, just know that people will come at you at the wrong reason sometimes, the right reason, the wrong, but you just continue to do the work. So tomorrow we are no more MD. The day another auditors come behind, I mean, they'll make sure all the records on the books are all clear. Besides that, the former MD at the National Port, Dinah Nebo, she traveled this country. The moment the president lost the election, Dinah was gone to the US. Nobody audited Dinah. Why is the Port not talking about Dinah Nebo? You know, everything against about Sekou Dougle. But this was the MD who saw the information on the social media. People were taking pay. People were getting checks for the National Port Authority. That's what I'm saying. If the GAC can run an extensive edit at the MPA, they'll come by. The vibe and say, it won't be easy. We'll see some names then that have never been in existence. And some of our professional media colleagues too have joined even going this. So if the GAC can run an extensive audit, those of you who've been receiving your fast vehicle, your slow down and thing, will see all that in that report. So Sekou Dougle want to say, continue doing your work. You have the confidence of the president. And those of you who Joseph Boyka have appointed, it's not by mistake. Some of you love it, you cry. You're sitting on the mansion, the grounds of the mansion, waiting in the lobby.
Say rehab.
Or rehab. No, it's not on rehab, yeah.
Rehab.
The 30 person that even story carried to LPRC. Now that protest. And then the poor get confused. But we started men and owner. Look, we on no side. We're just trying to balance it. The protest at the Joseph Boyka house, the MD for LPRC took 30 person. That's it now. The next morning they were into the system of LPRC. There was no protest again. Some of you even went as far as the mansion. And today, Joseph Boyka appointed you to serve the Liberian people. Don't make the old man dream go as business as usual. Some of you say you don't have the energy. But meanwhile, some of you not even go 1 year, they'll dismiss you. Take this, save this one. Save what we are saying. Some of you not 1 year, you'll be dismissed.
And I continue to say, your only guarantee on our job is a performance.
Yeah. You perform, just like the poor don't perform, you remove them. Josh, we have promised us first half player, second half player. That didn't materialize.
I never even came.
There was no second half.
The
No, 90 minutes were there. No football game get 90 minutes. Yeah?
but no substitution.
Okay, no substitution. 11 men squat. 11 men playing football.
At the end of the day, you didn't win the final.
You win the final. There will be.
The players were exhausted. They were complacent.
They will stay there.
Yeah.
You meet when they were briefing on the touchline, holding a phone.
Yeah. Nobody replaced them.
Nobody replaced them.
Nobody replaced them.
The first video that came up for Joe Weah when he became president, they went to the BTC bar, right? We're behind it. You are wasting your time. You remember that?
Yes.
We are the D12. Y'all do the city, you know the party look.
You don't have the McGill.
You don't have the McGill to defeat all. Where's Daniel Bagway?
Yeah, Janji.
Daniel, all the way in that song. The music played. Now, Joseph Burger will give you the highest thing now. Look, some of your guys already started to make mistakes already. You remove them. They shouldn't be 1 year. Yes, he Mansion Carey, President Joseph Burger has replaced SYZ. Why?
You do it 3 times in the 4th quarter.
Uh-huh.
The 4th year, 3 person far away. All the other people, they will.
The president now. Now party. All of our else, Ellen was president, she got what? Expelled from the Unity Party. The Unity Party put brave too. Imagine, she was still president. You only got her from this. Anyway, so let's take this break. We'll come back. We'll speak to the guys in Nema briefly. Then we'll bring up Professor Richmond Anderson at at 9:30 this morning. This is the team. Yo. Let's get this break. We'll be right back.
Man, life just got so much man. Wow. What happened? I now have the choice to do anything I want to do.
You want camera on?
What?
You want the camera? You want camera?
Everyone. I can get data, local call, international calls, SMS, everything in one bottle, my man. This is 32. Who to be true, Joe? My man, the thing is indeed to come true. A bundle that has more boosts. Orange Fusion Bundle. Enjoy a mixture of unlimited calls.
Your family members abroad need to send you money? Worry no more. Henceforth, receive your international money transfers from Europe, USA, and South Africa made via Western Union, MoneyGram, and many more directly into your Orange Money account. At Orange Money, we are family.
Orange Money.
Interruption on camera, you saw that. Yeah, they probably vetting during that time there was no internet. This are you watching the camera, you saw kind of see you passing through the camera. We'll blame that. Back in the days or nothing to call, internet and all of that. Yes, let's go and speak with the guys in Nimba County. Remember that Yah River Bridge will be dedicated very soon by the Benedict Development Foundation. So we'll have Sam Biago, head of project Nimba County. Good morning, you live on the True Breakfast Show. Morning. Oh, okay. Okay, Prince Tozo, sorry. Spring morning. Great. How is Nimba County? Okay. Yes, so this call is directly in relation with we saw a post from the head of the Ability Development Foundation, Musa Hassan Bilate. The Yah River Bridge yesterday turned 1 year. Let's talk about it.
One day ago, we programmed for the Yah River Bridge construction, and we completed the work before 1 year. So we are just awaiting dedication, and in doing dedication of a bridge, you're not just going to construct a bridge and leave it when there is no end user or there is no community that will be benefiting from this or bridge construction. So we are doing a 15-kilometer road from the bridge to a town called Bay Bowen. Bay Bowen is a route from how you call it, Nyenyi. From Nyenyi, you go to Dui. From Dui, you go to Twampa. From Twampa, you go to Bowen. So we are on as we speak currently, our machines are on our road, making the road pliable so that doing the dedication, the people that will come for the program will be able to go and see those places that we have constructed road.
Okay, so I understand the bridge. I mean, vehicle is now plying. The door is now officially been open to the public, unlike for I mean heavy duty vehicles. So when do we expect the full dedication of the Yard River Bridge?
We will be doing the dedication this month, anytime this month.
Okay, anytime this month. Okay. In terms of what are the people saying to Honorable Musa ability, because this bridge is very important, linked Nima County to Bon County. I mean, what are those who benefiting going to use this bridge? What are they saying?
Only we interest you to know that even our boss went to election, in won this election. All of the critics and oppositions have tend to imposition and have tend to praise single now. When you go to each of those communities, you see everybody praising honorability and everybody as the machine go, you see the women eating, the children, the elderly men and everybody dancing and happily embracing development, and they are all happy about it.
Great. Yes, I don't know if you could speak in your capacity in terms of invitation being sent out. I was like saying, this is a national project just done by one individual. The two counties are going to benefit. In fact, Liberians are going to benefit from this bridge. Is it possible to have the precedent for the full dedication of the Yah River Bridge? If you can speak towards this.
Yes, according to the CEO, he told me in confidence that Tozo will have to do this because the whole of Liberia will be here. So meaning the, the whole of Liberia will be there. So when they say the whole of Liberia will be there, the president is the number one person in the country. So if the whole of Liberia will be at the Young River Bridge dedication, then that means the president will be there.
Okay, the president will be there. I mean, great. Let's speak about what about the connecting of roads? This was the I saw a post a couple of months ago, posted by Representative Musa Belete. So the new cycling P. Let's speak about roads connecting various towns and villages in Lima County.
Well, thank you. If those of the citizens of Lima that are listening to us this morning by radio, if you know Limba County, if you know district number 7 is fully connected. Let take into consideration from Saklipie to Balapa to Tengbin to Guan to Pui to Nyaseng, and from Saklipie to Bankwai, Nyaseng Kauba, Nyao, Nyaseng Newton, Guawi, Gawapa, Miapa, Bentley, and we have extended our route of connectivity to Maison, to district number 9. We have done of the job from Philippines to Mena. We have even created it. Pretty soon we'll be going there because of that reward of dedication. We have recall most of our machines and deploy it to that river. So that's the reason. Then if you go to Louis side, if you take a road from Louis, that is Blue Valley
Mhm.
to Sangaple, to Scataway, almost to Scataway village, going to Towetan Way in district number 6. We are going to Towetan Way. We have gone halfway there, and we have done a connection from Garage, that is Blue Valley to Sangaple,
Mhm.
from Sangaple to Lowplay. All Sangaple is in district number 6.
I mean, I'm just listening to you at loss. All those you were making mention of, I'm just imagining. Uh-huh.
To Sangaple, from Sangaple to Lowplay. Then if you come to Sakwepie after the web bridge,
Mhm.
after the bridge when you are going to Tapeta, you take a road from the bridge, right after the bridge on top of the hill there you take all the way to the first time in Bao. I'm now doing you in Bao Clan.
Okay.
You know, Saturday man, Saturday to me, electoral district number 7 is comprising of two I call it full clans.
Okay.
In different districts. That is exactly man in two week by administrative district, and that is his Zoo Gap Saturday district the two Zoo Bao to make one district, one electoral district.
Great. So let me ask you, following the completion of the Yah River Bridge, what did the lawmakers say to you guys, the team that was working?
So impressed. You know that only you've been working with the CEO, you are not it's not a new person to you, it's not a strange person to you. Very, very general and respect everybody. Even when he wants you to do a piece of job, he will tell you, please do this thing. He doesn't disrespectful because of his position, because of his work and what have you. So he was highly impressed. He kept telling us, thank you guys for this job. You guys did a very good job for us. Thank you. So he's impressed.
Okay. Yes. So with constraint of time, can you promise us to give us the full date of the dedication of the Yah River Bridge? Then, before that dedication, we can run a 1 full hour exclusive on the Ability Development Foundation.
Yeah. So we will give it. You know, our CEO, he knows community entry. The end user of this bridge is the Yah River, the PMC, the Project Management Committee of the Yah River Bridge, the beneficiary community, the community that will benefit from from the bridge. They are the one now that are working in collaboration with the PDF to come up with a specific time and date that we will be able to dedicate this project.
Okay.
So as we conclude on it, we definitely inform you so that you can be abreast with the timing, the date, and everything, so that we can run the full-fledged of a whole day show.
Thank you so much. Thanks to the guys at the Ability Development Foundation in Nimba, Cyprian, and the rest of the guys. Thanks for the level of work done.
Thank you, Moni. You don't want us to talk about politics, don't you?
Okay, this is super funny. Okay, politics. Let's do 2 minutes because we wish man not see on the standby, right? Yeah.
You can next week.
Okay, he's next week, right? Okay, Cyprian, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Politics. Cyprian calling on politics. The by-election. Since you want to talk about politics, by-election in Nimba.
In Nimba County, when you come to Nimba, unless somebody tells you that we have to buy election in Nimba County, you will never know that we have to buy election in Nimba County. The momentum is very, very poor. Like we said the last time, the National Elections Commission has done nothing, absolutely nothing when it comes to civic voter education here in Nimba County. They don't even know which centers are they going to vote to, doing on October. And we in April already. It's going to be April 23 or April 23rd is going to be the day for election. So I tell you, they don't even know how this process is going to look like. As we speak, there is only one candidate who has his banner all over the place, and that is also a violation according to information we've got on this campaign regulation. It's pre-campaigning because according to official information we've got, the campaigns are supposed to open on the 4th of this month. But only one candidate who is Samuel Koga, Representative Samuel Koga, that has his label and banner all over the place. But serious job need to be done.
Does it speak to Circle PA or District 7, or it goes across the country across the county that there are not much awareness and all of that?
Across the entire county, we've been touring. There is no sign. There is no sign of the National Elections Commission carrying out civic voter education. This is serious election. By election across the entire country is a serious. And we all know there is no small elections. So everything that's supposed to be put into the election should be put into it to ensure that the people, will vote freely here in Nimba County. On the other side of it, the candidates are moving up and down. We now know that 4 candidates are in this race in Nimba. Armstrong Obaserapo, former Senator Thomas Drupi, Yan Twayen, and Samuel Koga. No female participating so far. So the Elections Commission need to do a little bit more when it comes to civic voter education, people don't know how this process is going to look like, where are they going to vote. Some people even whether there's going to be a by-election in this county.
Look at that.
No.
Really?
So, Cyprian, in terms of endorsement, the big names in the county, who are they endorsing the most?
Two names are coming up, but let's be frank. When you look at the political atmosphere here, it's warm with Samuel Koga, who is moving up and about the entire county. Everywhere you go, you hear people talk about Samuel Koga. It started with Biantoya, but he has died now. And my information is that the Unity Party is heavily divided, particularly following the recent nomination of county officials. That has brought deep division in the Unity Party. You know what happened?
Especially the Nimba chapter.
Yeah, Nimba chapter is very, very divided, especially with what happened to former Representative Roger Doma in District Number 7. Supporters of Roger Doma, when you speak to them, they say they're going to pay back. They're not going to support the Unity Party because with all that they did in the just ended election, they only did it against 21,000 votes to the Unity Party in Nimba County, but they've not been paid. They've not gotten the benefit of the effort that they apply. In fact, they say the Unity Party has disrespected them, so they're not going to. So Yantuan, as we speak, has to do a little bit more. He has to prepare all his party to say, oh yeah, party loyalty is not going to work here for what we see. Unless something is done very, very quickly to unite and bring some unity in the Unity Party. But they're heavily divided.
Cyprian, you make mention of Roger Doma. I mean, his district gave, close to 15,000 votes to Unity Party. He was nominated 21,000 votes. Yeah, he was nominated by the president. Little recall. How did they receive that information?
Disappointing, very disappointing. In fact, the representative should have spoken to the media, but we've been waiting for that. It's not happening. But supporters of the former representative are very disappointed. They see this as a stab in the back, and they voted Vice President Jeremiah Kuhn and Senator Prince Johnson responsible for what is happening. They say this thing has a deep rooted division. Coming way back from 2017 elections. Some are alleging that Representative Roger Doma, used money that were given to him by former Senator Jeremiah Kuhn for campaigning against Jeremiah Kuhn. And so they see this as a payback. Was complete disappointment in District Number 7. The last time I spoke to Representative Musa Bede, when he had any undermining appointments in this county, he said, no, if I'm not a member of the Unity Party, I didn't support the Unity Party, so I don't see why people will be holding me responsible for undermining appointments in this country. In fact, Representative Bede made several recommendations to the Vice President based on a meeting that they have to the President and the Vice President. Those recommendations were not adhered to, except for one person, that is the mayor of the city of Ban, Sapama, who he recommended, and we saw the name in the executive marshal release. But besides that, all of the other names that he recommended for local county leadership did not materialize. So he said, I don't know what could be holding him responsible for playing a role in appointments. When even if he appointed, he nominated to the president. The president did not hear his recommendations.
So, Cyprian, go ahead.
Names that are ringing, we're talking about here, Yantuan and Samuel Koga. Those are the names we're going to watch out for in this by-election.
So I don't know what the news in Nimba is like, because quite recently we saw Senator Johnson taking pictures with the two candidates at different times, and people concluded here that initially it was Nya and later it was Koga. So it appears like he's supporting Koga, later on it's like he's with Nya. So what is the news like in Nimba? Especially when it comes to Senator Johnson.
When you interview, I told him that Senator Johnson is highly unpredictable. You can't predict until the last minute. You see it coming to pass. You see one time he's with Yantuan, he's endorsing Yantuan, he's with the rescue mission, another day he's with Koga, because Yantuan and the Unity Party are supporting World Crime Code. So the people in Nimba County are confused. The senator has confused them. Unless he comes out to clear the air, as it stands, they don't know which way he's going. Another day he will say, I'm supporting the candidate, they are all my children, and whoever wins is the money that I'm supporting.
Sibri. Yeah, you're on Senator Johnson. Let me take you. Musa Building is a big fish in Niba now. All the development he's doing. Who's Musa is throwing his weight behind? Have you come out to say anything? We would like to know.
No, Musa has not said anything about where he's going in the senatorial by-elections. I've been trying to get it out of him, but he has not said anything. But when you divide, supporters of representativeness are also divided. They have said hearing for their boss, but he's not telling them which way to go.
Okay.
Go their own separate
Everybody want their own.
and what happening right now?
Okay.
Go their own way. You know, some of the supporters are supporting Koga, some of them are behind Twaye, some of them are behind, all of the candidates. So they're not divided because their leader has not told them which way it is going in this senatorial by. Well, it's not late yet. It's not late that we take our more time. So that's where we are when it comes to the senatorial by-elections here in Niba County. The Elections Commission need to do a little bit more. The only we cry here during the general election. Can you imagine True FM in Niba? We did not get one jingle, one app from the National Elections Commission with all of the we are the biggest radio station in this county, for God's sake. We go several counties around here, but what app did not come to this institution, talking about the general elections. Now we need the by-election. The same thing. You call the lower magistrate here, Mr. Asante Blackboard, he's not responding to telephone calls. So it's a little bit difficult. And I'm saying this because we're on national radio. The National Elections Commission needs to do a little bit more with sensitization. The people need to know how the senatorial by-election is going to be handled in the county.
Sibri, now to interrupt you jokingly, I placed a call to one of the hierarchy in NEC. I said, well, Truth FM, we need to do full publicity for the by-election. Not a responded guys there, but you guys not reaching the name by what you have to do with it. So I said, but we'll cover the entire country. So I'm yet thinking about community radios out there. How you guys are managing?
Just as I said, we've been left out, completely left out. When these national engagements come out, it's good to go across, one of the institutions, but to be selective, dealing with few people, few institutions, leaving out the major stakeholders, and when it comes to radio broadcast, but it's again with you, that's why they have decided. Sometimes we'll just flag it out, and the public know that when you're not hearing us talking about, when you're not hearing anything from the Elections Commission, it's because they're not giving us anything to you. We can just sit there and grab our own messages. They should come to messages and talking to the people about how to vote, why is it necessary. There is already this voter fatigue. Many people talk to the guys about what we're going to vote for again. We just come from voting. So they need to explain to the people why it's important for them to vote. But these things are not happening.
Okay, so I want to assure you that I'm going to make all efforts to see if True FM Monrovia will not have some radio jingles for the by-election. We'll see if possible that Truth 96.1, 96.9 by Encyclopedia to have some jingles. And maybe some magistrate official can appear on your platform down there.
That's what they need to do because this is the biggest platform in the entire county. Only as we sit here, we cover almost 10 counties besides Nimba. People listening to us in Lofa, in Benjide, in Maryland, in Sino, River G. People monitor us as far as in Bon County, Kakata, all around this place. True FM is there, 96.9 is there. But surprisingly, throughout the going elections, general elections, and the Elections Commission can put in for money. I don't want it's so sad, but again, this is for all of us.
Okay, so I want you to listen. Let me tease you a little bit. Then I'm getting you on your feet. But listen to this to tell you that I will cover the entire country. Like just here, you have said this. Just hold on, Cyprian.
In your car, your office, the market, and even in your bed, we bring you quality broadcasts in news, entertainment. We are widely listened to across the 15 counties. Truth 96.1.
Jeff Bravo calling from Maryland County.
Yes, that's what it is. Right now, we're calling for the county.
Yeah, this is Marka calling from Sano County.
I think I know it's the matter of my Johnny from Bible County.
Mommy Sherry from Greenwood County.
I call from Teresa County. I call from Montego County. Community. Yeah, my name is
Different James calling from Franklin County.
Truth FM, where national unity begins.
Yeah, so Cyprian, you got it, right?
You're right. Coverage in this country. No radio station can come close to us. I can bet that. We have the widest coverage, and that's how we've been. True FM has always been the widest coverage. Even state radio, with all due respect, but they can't come.
No booster business. No need to set up booster here, booster there.
No. That's what they confidence to our CEO. This man, sometimes I sit and say, besides the former president Charles Dange said, I've never seen anybody who can invest their resources in radio transmission as compared to Representative Musa Beredi, in this country. He does this without, we all know what, no profit.
So
No return.
Cyprian, what about the senatorial candidates? Are you making effort to have them sit on your platform there? I mean, are those who contest in the senatorial election, the Yatuan, Samuel Koga?
2 days ago, I had Armstrong over Senator. He just availed himself to the press. He's always waiting when you call. He's always waiting to come to speak to the people, to give his platform, talk about what he will do if he's elected. Besides that, the young one you call, he doesn't pick.
Oh.
He doesn't pick. Oh, he doesn't pick.
Yeah, I experienced that with him too. Anyway, yeah.
They say the man in the fence.
Oh.
No, I had that experience with him too. Cyprian, I had that experience with him too. I called him on a couple of occasions. He can't pick. When you send me a WhatsApp message,
No reply.
No reply, but you know that he had read the message, but no reply. That's the kind of senator he wants to be in.
By God's grace, this weekend, this week before the weekend, I want to bring somewhere Koga.
Yeah, maybe you can get Koga, but I'm not sure you get him. Yeah, because I said him already. I try to get him, I can't get him. You not get him.
Damn it.
Me who can speak, man making get him.
So maybe your number, Cyprian, your number is not Senator Johnson phone. It's Senator Johnson is calling. Yeah, is going to pick up.
This is the only politician I know in this country can answer call.
Senator Johnson, yeah, yes. Answer call.
He's one of the politicians.
Maybe only you need to call Senator Johnson to tell us to clear the air on where he stands.
Okay.
Because we just few days to the elections. It says you can pick your call on you and you're in touch with their own man calling. And then you said everybody in the country are confused. They are confused them. He's one of those that the people follow in NEPA. He's the godfather.
Okay.
Of NEPA politics.
Yes, you being so you can say there's a clear conviction now, right, Cyprian?
All the experiences I've had, I can tell you that he's the captain of politics in NEPA. So people will wait. As we speak, some are waiting. They want to know which direction to go.
So
one day we're young, the next day we'll go back, the next day I support everybody. It needs to come out clear so that if a follower can take a decision.
So Cyprian, I'm using another mobile to call the godfather for that county, and you're on the main number that he knows, so maybe he will not pick up this other OPS number I'm using. Yeah. So maybe you have to hang up the line and I'll see if I can connect.
Okay, just before I hang up, I want to again say thank you guys. When we started everything together, 1 year, 1 day today, when we broke grounds for the Yah River Bridge, like the executive director said, it didn't reach 1 year. Or other projects, our government project said, not today business. We all know that small bridge, all kind of bureaucracy and things.
And one of the Coca-Cola factory to EW Junction Road.
Yeah.
That was almost 6 years.
So, we want to congratulate Santoso, the CEO, Roberts, you very use his resources. At any point, sometimes some of it to give up. We're not spending the money, but we can give up. We look at the work and say, wow.
Can't make it.
But we made it, and it was so happy. The bridge is open in the night, 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, in the night. The boat can fly on. They just move up and down. They're so excited. and the whole work across the water in District 8 is also continuing. We want to encourage all of you guys to be here on the groundbreaking. As soon as we get a deal, we'll communicate it with you. They throw up the real TV page. I have to be here. We got to call it and make this thing very big because this is one of the biggest, if I'm calling the mega project, one of the biggest development.
Cyprian, you want to see the president, President Joseph Boyka, your uncle, to be part of that dedication?
Of course, he has to be here. You know, when you start something and you just to be preached. But he had a dream to alleviate the suffering of the people of this area. That's why he gave them ferry. You know. So now that somebody saw your dream and came and complimented it by building bridge, I think he should be here because he started work there though. He has to be here to see his work finish. He started with ferry, now he's been transformed to a bridge. So we hope that the president will be here. That's why the planning activities, I want to consider that. You know, so many activities. If you want to have him on your program, the bureaucracy, you know, you got to go up and down. That's why I'm sure the organizers of the dedication have not come up with a date yet because they want the executive marshal to be here. The vice president, who is from neighbor county, this is a project that has brought, fame, recognition to neighbor county. So they will have to be here. Hopefully, we hope that they will be here. All of the guys, the engineers, the heavy duty mechanics, the yellow machine operators, all of us, you know, it's been sleepless hours for us, but it's worth it.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So, Cyprian will say, thank you so much. You guys be on the standby. We'll link up to you shortly. I want to take a few calls up. Yeah. So, Cyprian, just be on the standby. We'll get. Okay. No problem. Yes. Let's take some public reaction. But meanwhile, the call will from Senator Johnson. I'm sure we can do that on tomorrow. Yes, so we can do as we shall decide. He will support, or maybe he's going to review Milt in the upcoming by-election in Nima County. This is the True Breakfast Show. 8 minutes up till 10 o'clock. My name is O.Roberts. At 10 o'clock, we'll be calling a day on the TBS. So let's take a few public reactions. You've been following up. The Yah River Bridge, yes, will be dedicated this month, and we're talking about the by-elections in Nimba County and data from Grand Julia County. Good morning.
David Kotimane.
Okay, David, morning.
Yeah, we the Tottenham boys remember what Tottenham said way back. He said one time, live today as if elections were tomorrow. You know, sometimes some of these people get elected to certain positions, not by mistake, but by what they have done. Now, I can see something coming. Relative may not be having that on mind, but I can see the Senate be delivered. Watch my word today. Remember this day. And you still got 8 years favor. You're not like some of us now who are, but he got 8 years favor for what he's doing. Not only in Nimba, not just the bridge or the roads in Nimba, but even at the Senate, they're not just getting there. Look at his output. Now, this is what the Nimba people will see and say, look, if this man can handle one little place like this, when we give it the entire country, what do you think will happen? You see, that's what I'm looking at. And beyond the Senate, if that man still wants to go further than that, you know what I mean? It's possible. So let me say many thanks. I wish, I don't know how the road looks, but if it is a one-day program, I will fly there and come back because I'm also from Nimba. I'm from Glaze up here.
Yeah, maybe you can drive together and go.
Yeah. Okay. Just go there and come back quickly, yeah.
Okay.
I don't sleep out of my yard.
You don't sleep out of your mansion. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Thank you, David Quoted. Let's speak more calls up. 0770153265. 5 minutes up to 10 o'clock. Good morning.
Good morning, my good friend and brother, Roberts.
Morning.
Your name remains constant, so I'm calling from Central Nimba.
Nimba.
Thank you this morning. I'm listening to my good friend and brother, Secret Calling and the PDF hair of Nimba. You know, when I took. Hello?
Go ahead, I'm listening. Go ahead.
When I took my step at the time in supporting on the mobility, it was a lot of things about all that it did anything would not do what people are saying. But today, thank God, I see the reality and the priests that have been considered to be one of the biggest project ever in the history of Nimba. But I tell you, and the man took the churches. You see, repeated to him, I want to you, woman and son, in great behind the preach. The people are not constructed, I find it difficult to go to work. But today, I can fly from here in the morning and go teach and come back to Saturday because great preach behind this preach.
Okay. So you pass on the bridge every morning.
Every morning, I teach and come back.
Okay, that's good.
So the priest have been released to the poor neighbor. We'll continue to say thank you to Musa ability for the level of work.
All right, Zwana, thank you so much. Anthony James, call it morning.
Good morning. I support Mr. Koki. I'm watching Mr. Brady with a very professional eye because I don't talk all video like you talk about this is a technical issue. Mr. Brady is making some strong and professional things in our house. I've been watching it. If he cannot decide what he wants, the public opinion is doing it. God bless you for the day. Have a good day.
Okay. Thank you. Have a blessed day. Well, this is the breakfast show. 4 minutes up to 10 o'clock. Let's get back to Cyprian. I just call it a day. Yes, I have to get a brief out. On the TV, let's go back to Cyprian. Then I'll just close up on the last segment of the True Breakfast Show, 96.1, the Heart and Soul of Liberia. Let's go back to Cyprian. Calling again, want to call on the National Elections Commission. We have this by-election in Nimba and Grangy there. Yes, so you are listening to the Okra in terms of much awareness. It's not been done by the National Elections Commission. Yeah, Cyprian calling, listening up to the few reaction. Cyprian? Yes, so you're listening up to the callers.
Oh, yeah. That's why you get that. Even when we take the microphone out about in the community, that's why you get this. And many people say they see Mozambique. They have vision that he's going to go higher than this serving. But I'm sure that he's still focused on his district. And when that time comes, this is life. It can change at any time. But I just want to say thank you to all of the callers. We want to remain engaged. So many things are happening. The Yoruba Priest is just one about Tropical Bridge. Bridge 3 is ongoing. Too many things are happening because of Sacred Pier. I don't know because they were here. Some of them were here for the burial of our representative in District 9, Johnson Michael, and some of them could not even believe their eyes. Seeing Sacred Pier, Representative Yaga Kolba, former Jefferson Koji, they all were here the other day, and they were so amazed of what they see.
In Sacred Pier. Wow.
District serving as a complete different district from the districts in its county. The solar light project is on. You go to Bound, and then you're in some small New York or small Miami.
So what about those who was doubting? I remember when Musa Berde declares intention to contest for the represidency. The people are going back. No, this is not going to happen.
Many people doubted it. Some people saying, Musa Berde is going to bring war, but that has now changed. That feeling has completely changed. You talk to people now. If you find like the executive director said, those who were opposition are now in position.
Okay.
Let's get the final word from the executive director so he just close up.
Yes. What's your final word, Chief, as we try to leave?
We want to appreciate the listening audience and we want to appreciate the chorus. Development is our goal in district number 7. We make district number 7 compared to none in Lima, in all of the electoral districts in Liberia. That's our goal. And that's the dream of our chief, and we support him in all totality so that we can reach that goal. Thank you very much. We'll be looking forward to calling on us to provide you information and you need it. Thank you.
Okay. So, Cyprian, are you on the line lastly? Okay. Thank you. Yes, I'll get back to you. But this is how I'll go home this morning on the TBS Best 104.7 Breakfast. Again, we'll reach out to the National Elections Commission to do a follow-up. Like I said, much awareness needs to be done. Yes. for the by-election in these two counties. Yeah, so we'll reach out to the NEC. It's been wonderful having breakfast since 7:30 this morning. This is our go home on the Monday edition of from the True Breakfast Show. April Fool's, the 1st of April. Thank you on behalf of the entire team. The guys in Nimba, 96.9 in Bonn, 96.1 in Saclay, and all our video radio stations for relaying us. It's been wonderful. Going to grab some green tea. In the midst of awe, Capital first, Liberia first. My name is O'Neill. Thanks to Richard Lucene and Marka Davis. And tomorrow we're going to have the mayor. Yes, the mayor of Painesville. Painesville City Mayor, Mayor Robert Bestman. Yes, will be our guest on tomorrow. The mayor of Painesville will be our guest on the True Breakfast Show. So those of you in Painesville, the largest city in the capital, the mayor will be with us on tomorrow, on the Tuesday edition of the Breakfast Show. And the Minister of Education, Mr. Jaso Jala, hopefully will be with us on Thursday. Yes, on the TBS. In the midst of all country friends. My name is O'Neill. Have a blessed, wonderful Monday. Bye-bye.